I didn't think he was going to come into this fight not in shape, not ready to go. He came in, he was ready to go. I thought he won the fight.
Stylistically, for you, out of the two of them, was Henry the one that you kind of favoured more just because of the height advantage, or do you really care either way?
Yeah, I thought Henry was a better stylistic matchup, but I also just really want to slap that little dude. So it would have been a win-win for me, but here we are.
Face off with Aljamain in the cage. Did we see anything? It was a bit chaotic. I know Marab was getting involved there as well, but could you take anything out of that interaction or not really?
Nothing really. You know, it was the first time I was really face to face with Aljo. I've had confrontation with him and at, like, with our clothes on, but you know, seeing it, he's jacked. That dude's jacked, but he's not big. He's not big. You know, he fights with his chin up a little bit. I was just letting him know. You know, you gotta tuck that chin a little bit, or I'm gonna find it.
Obviously, it's gonna be built as this grappler versus striker matchup, but even in this fight we saw that, you know, his striking's pretty unorthodox. He kind of moves, he bends over a lot. When you look at his style versus your style, how do you see the fight playing out, and where do you think you find success?
You know, the way I beat Aljo is focused, 25 minutes, disciplined, you know, straight punches, and you know, I don't want to give away too much, but you know, Aljo's beatable. He's very beatable. I thought he lost tonight. Very excited for this.
And last one for me. When can we expect it? I think he said September in there, but if you had a preference, when would you like to fight?
The sooner the better. You know, we'll see. We'll see what the UFC says. I'm sure they're getting something figured out here very soon.
Yeah, Sean. Obviously, it was a competitive fight in there. Do you know which rounds exactly you felt that Henry was winning, or is it kind of hard to keep track?
It's hard to keep track. I'd hate to be a judge, to be honest. You know, watching the fight. You know, if you're not writing it down, I fucking forget. But I do remember kind of thinking, you know, Henry was up.
Yeah, and obviously when you do end up fighting him, like, he seems like he's, you know, had some close fights, yawn, all that stuff. What do you need to do to make it definitive so it's not this kind of coin toss when it goes down to the wire?
Do what Marlon Moraes did, put his lights out. That's how you get the job done.
And you've been kind of fantasizing about this day that you fight for a title and become world champion since very early on. It's here. It's very soon. Just how motivating, exciting is that for you?
Yeah, you know, the Sugar era is about to start. Starts with Aljo. Very excited. Been, you know, I'm not running low on motivation.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sean, over here.
Congratulations, thank you. We're about to say.
No, I wasn't going to say congratulations. I was going to ask, are you willing to fight like here or in New York if they do an MSG card?
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, how long would you be willing to wait? Because like, sometimes people complain Aljo likes to take time in between fights.
I don't think he's got a choice. He doesn't have a choice. He's gonna fight sooner than later.
And then you kind of got into the styles, but are you at all concerned with the wrestling, especially him being able to keep up with Triple C tonight?
Yeah, everyone's style is different. Styles make matchups. I do believe I'm going to be very hard to get a hold of, and it's going to be a very interesting fight. I'm excited for it.